Hey guys, it's Melanie with Simple Made Pretty. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm sharing how to make a large gnome using dollar store supplies and my Sure Bonder glue gun. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, Sure Bonder. All of the supplies I use to make this large gnome can be found at your local dollar stores. I found these socks, the wooden plaque, and the sandbags at Dollar Tree, and I placed them inside of the socks. I also found this t-shirt at Dollar Tree. It's a youth size small. You can save some money by using an old t-shirt that you might already have that you're not wearing. And I'm using my Sure Bonder glue gun to glue the bottom of the t-shirt. That's going to be the bottom of my gnome. And I'm placing the socks that have the sandbags inside of it to hold the bottom together. It's going to actually support my gnome. You can skip this step if you don't want to have a weighted gnome, although I do recommend it since this is a larger gnome. And once the sandbags are secured at the bottom, I started stuffing the t-shirt with the gnome. And the stuffing that I'm using is actually a $2 pillow found at the Dollar General. And I took the wooden plaque that I wrapped the sock around and I glued that to the bottom of the gnome figure to give it some support. And then I glued around the neck area a little bit. And this fur, I found a fur pillow at Five Below. It was $5. And I just cut the top off, unstuffed it, and I glued it around the neck of this t-shirt. Now, if you cannot find fur, like a fur pillow, or you don't have a Five Below store, you can try a fur rug, a fur blanket. Dollar Tree and Dollar General carries things like this. Or you could try your local craft store and use some craft fur. And once that was attached, I took some felt that I found at my local craft store. Dollar Tree also has felt, but I wanted this cream color, so I picked up a sheet of 39-cent felt, and I cut a square for the nose, which I stuffed with the same pillow stuffing, and used a rubber band to create a nose ball. And then I cut some mittens, just kind of cut by hand and cut the mittens to size. And I glued the outside of the mittens, flipped them right side out, and then I stuffed them with the same pillow stuffing. Now this hat I found at Dollar Tree in the Christmas section. It was $1. You'll see here that I am gluing it down and I stuffed it with the same stuffing. But as I was finishing my project, I ended up making the hat a little bit bigger by just adding a second hat, and I'll show you in the video. And for the sleeves, I just attached the mittens to the sleeves and I glued them together a little bit closer so that it wasn't one big bulky sleeve. And so here's the hat. I ended up cutting in half, placing right sides together. You want to make sure your fur ball is on the inside when you do this so it's not glued on the inside. Flip it right side out and you've got this huge hat to fit the gnome. And I glued the hat completely all around his body and down his back, and the beard I just kind of let flow on the front. That was it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.